Hi, my name is Danica and welcome to my channel Fife and Flow. Today's video is all about the new 2022 Fezzari La Sal Peak. Before we talk about how the bike rides and my experiences with it, let's talk about geometry. So for the new La Sal Peak, front and rear travel is 170. My bike is currently mixed wheeled, but with full 29ers, the head tube angle is 64 degrees. The chainstay length is 437 millimeters, and Fezzari did something really cool with their actual seat tube angles. Traditionally, if you have an extra large frame and you're a tall person with your dropper post sticking out, you have a slacker, true seat tube angle than someone who has a small with less of a dropper post. Fezzari made it so every frame size can have the same effective seat tube angle by steepening the angle as the frame sizes go up. Here's the full geo chart for those number nerds out there. Out of all the bikes I've ridden so far, this is the most travel and the slackest bike I've ever ridden. And what really stands out to me is when features get big and things get fast, this bike remains incredibly composed. There's this one drop in the chucka-nuts that has a pretty harsh landing, but this bike made it feel softer than I've ever felt it before. Another thing I instantly loved about the bike was how it cornered. I know nothing can beat some fresh tires, but there was just something really natural about how this bike rode. While riding, I felt like the bike was pretty responsive and I felt very comfortable getting airborne. I'm a big fan of having steep seat tube angles because here in the Pacific Northwest, we have many sustained steep climbs, and having the right body position on the bike makes a big difference. One thing to keep in mind is I chose EXT suspension because in my opinion, it feels the best. However, with the Storia, I cannot fit a traditional bottle setup. Maybe I'll try to mess around with a fidlock or something in the future. But fitting a traditional water bottle is not an option on my current build. Overall, I'm impressed by the new La Sal Peak. I plan on doing all the summer shuttles on this piece. This bike makes me feel confident and I'm excited to progress even more on this bike. I'd like to take a moment and thank Competitive Cyclists for sponsoring this video. You can find so many amazing products off of Competitive Cyclists, just like this Stage 2 Yakima bike rack. Make sure to check out the links I'll leave in the description below. If anyone has any questions about the La Sal Peak, let me know down in the comments. I'll try my best to get to all of them. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for future videos and give this one a thumbs up. Now I hope you go and find some flow.